Welcome back to The Fame, your go-to hub for the juiciest celeb and reality TV news. Today, we're diving headfirst into the latest drama from Seven Little Johnstons. And trust us, you don't want to miss a minute. First up, the tension is real. Brice Bolden is fed up with Amber Johnston, and fans are rallying behind him, insisting he deserves so much better. We're breaking down the moment he openly dissed Amber and exploring why viewers think he might be ready to walk away for good. But that's just the beginning. In a major twist, Anna Johnston is finally setting the record straight on a rumored family rift. During her recent TikTok live, she dropped bombshells about her relationships with her parents, siblings, and even her boyfriend, calling out some cast members as fake. What did she really reveal? And how does it change the game for her future? We've got all the details. And it's not all chaos in the Johnston world. There's a sweet side too. Liz and Brice are planning an unforgettable first Easter for baby Leighton, with all the adorable traditions and egg-dyeing fun you'd expect from a close-knit family. Meanwhile, Trent is juggling health issues while embracing his new role as a proud grandpa. We're here to show you how this heartwarming celebration is unfolding. Of course, not everything is peachy in the Johnston household. Fans are up in arms over how Trent and Amber have been treating adult son Jonah, with some comparing their micromanaging to, well, treating him like a pet. What's sparking this backlash, and where do we go from here? And finally, Amber Johnston's latest actions in Season 15 have fans fuming. So much so that some are even calling for TLC to pull her off the show. What exactly did she do to push viewers over the edge? We're breaking down the drama and the fan outrage that's taking social media by storm. So buckle up and hit that subscribe button, because we're about to break down every shocking detail and fan reaction in today's explosive episode of The Fame. Today, we're diving into the latest drama from Seven Little Johnstons, and this time it's all about Brice Bolden and his growing frustration with Amber Johnston. Fans have been rallying behind Brice, claiming that he deserves better, especially after catching a recent moment where he openly dissed Amber. So, what exactly happened? And why do viewers think Brice is completely over this situation? Stay tuned, because we've got all the details, including fan reactions, and whether Brice should really walk away from this dynamic for good. Brice Bolden has been on Seven Little Johnstons for quite a while now, and at first, things seemed promising between him and Liz Johnston. But ever since baby Leighton arrived, fans say Brice is being put under more pressure than ever, especially from Amber Johnston. Amber has always been a dominant force in the Johnston household, and viewers believe Brice is now caught in an endless cycle of nagging from both Liz and Amber. Fans on social media have expressed their concerns, with many saying Brice looks miserable and should seriously consider distancing himself from the family dynamic. A recent clip from the TLC show has set the internet ablaze. In the scene, Brice is sitting quietly while Amber is talking, and his body language says it all. He looks checked out, annoyed, and totally over whatever she's saying. Some fans even pointed out that he visibly rolls his eyes, a small but telling gesture that suggests he's reaching his breaking point. The moment quickly made rounds on Reddit and social media, with Seven Little Johnstons viewers dissecting his reaction. Many think this was Brice's way of subtly standing up for himself, while others believe it's just the tip of the iceberg in a much bigger issue: his unhappiness in the relationship and with the Johnston family dynamic as a whole. Following this moment, Seven Little Johnstons fans flooded online forums with their thoughts. The consensus: Brice should get out before things get worse. Here's what some viewers had to say. I wonder how many eye rolls we don't see Brice giving. To me, it's so obvious he's miserable. I just hope he realizes it soon. I really wish he would find his voice in that family, especially with Amber and Liz. With people like Amber, speaking up only makes things worse. Brice is stuck in a lose-lose situation. Some fans even compared Amber's behavior to being overly controlling, with one person saying, "An Amber personality is so difficult because there is no compromise. Either you obey or you get punished by having love and support withheld." Brice will never truly have a say in this family. So the big question remains, will Brice finally stand up for himself, or will he continue to put up with the pressure from Liz and Amber? Fans seem to think that if he stays, things will only get worse for him. Some are even suggesting he should completely walk away from the relationship before he gets too deep into the Johnston family dynamic. But what do you think? Is Brice being treated unfairly? Should he move on and find happiness elsewhere, or is he just dealing with normal family drama? Let us know in the comments below. Next, it looks like Seven Little Johnston star Amber Johnston is finally setting the record straight. After months of speculation about a rift between her and the rest of her family, she took to social media to break her silence on where things truly stand. And let's just say, it's not looking good. Anna dropped some major bombshells about her relationship with her parents and siblings, her current status with her boyfriend, and even called out certain cast members for being fake on the show. So, what exactly did Anna reveal in her recent TikTok live session? And what does this mean for her future? Let's dive into all the details. For months, rumors of a family feud between Anna and the rest of the Seven Little Johnstons cast have been swirling. Fans started piecing things together when Anna skipped a major family trip to Puerto Rico, a trip that included almost everyone, even plus ones like Alex's girlfriend, Jonah's girlfriend, and Brice with baby Leighton. The fact that Anna was left out of such a big event was a major red flag, leading many to believe there was serious drama behind the scenes. On top of that, fans noticed a lack of interaction between Anna and her family on social media. No birthday shout-outs, no recent pictures together, and a general sense of distance between her and the rest of the Johnstons. So, what really happened? Anna Johnston speaks out. No contact with family. During her recent TikTok live, Anna finally addressed the ongoing speculation. According to one viewer who tuned in, Anna confirmed that she is no longer in contact with any of her family members, including her younger sister Emma and her adoptive parents, Trent and Amber Johnston. Not only that, but she admitted that she doesn't even read fan comments on social media, despite the overwhelming support she receives. It seems like she is completely distancing herself from all the drama and trying to focus on her own healing journey. One fan who watched the live session shared, "She said she used to go to her parents' or boyfriend's house after work, and now she doesn't have anyone. She is truly trying to heal and said, 'You can't make anyone love you.' My heart breaks for her." Another person added, "She also mentioned that certain people on the show try to make themselves look good or different than they actually are." This statement only fueled speculation that Anna feels like her family is putting on a front for the cameras, pretending everything is fine when in reality there is deep tension behind the scenes. Anna confirms breakup from boyfriend. As if cutting ties with her family wasn't enough, Anna also revealed another shocking update. She has officially broken up with her boyfriend. This news comes after months of speculation about her relationship, with some even suggesting that she was in an unhealthy or toxic situation. In fact, a neighbor of the Johnstons previously alleged that Anna was in an abusive relationship, which many fans believed based on the signs she had shown in past interactions. However, Anna has teased breakups with this same boyfriend before, only to later reconcile. So the question remains, will she stick to it this time? Regardless, Anna's message to fans makes one thing clear. She's on a journey of self-healing and isn't looking back. So what does this mean for Anna's future on Seven Little Johnstons? With her disconnect from the family and no contact with her parents or siblings, is she even going to continue appearing on the show? Could she eventually speak out further about what really happened between her and her parents? And what about her breakup? Will she move on, or could there be a reconciliation in the future? Let us know what you think in the comments. Do you believe Anna is making the right decision by cutting ties, or is there more to the story than meets the eye? Then the Johnston family is back with more heartwarming moments. Liz and Brice are making big plans for baby Leighton's first ever Easter, and it's nothing short of wholesome. From fun family traditions to egg-dyeing competitions, the Seven Little Johnston stars are making sure their daughter's first holiday is extra special. But that's not all. Trent is dealing with health issues while also embracing his role as a proud grandpa. So what are Liz and Brice planning for Easter? How is the Johnston family celebrating this joyful occasion? Let's dive in. The past few months have been a whirlwind for Liz and Brice as they navigate life as new parents. After welcoming their baby girl Leighton Drew, the couple initially moved back in with Liz's parents, Trent and Amber, for extra support. While it was helpful during Liz's pregnancy, fans noticed that Trent and Amber's over-involvement put some strain on Liz and Brice's relationship. However, in December 2024, the couple surprised their followers by sharing an exciting life update. They had finally moved into their own home. Posing with house keys in hand, Liz and Brice proudly announced their big step towards independence. Amber took to Instagram to congratulate them, and fans were thrilled to see the young parents starting this new chapter together. With a fresh beginning in their own space, Liz and Brice were eager to create new memories, starting with their first Easter as a family of 3. With baby Leighton growing fast, Liz and Brice wanted to make her first Easter a truly magical experience. In the latest 7 Little Johnstons episode, the family gathered for an adorable egg dyeing session. Everyone was in high spirits as they playfully competed to see who could create the best designs. Trent, always the jokester, teased Jonah, reminding him to emotionally prepare himself, because apparently Jonah isn't a fan of the Easter Bunny. But the most wholesome moment, Brice stepping up as the Easter Bunny. That's right, Liz revealed that Brice would be dressing up as the iconic character for the day. As expected, baby Leighton was absolutely delighted to see her dad in costume, giggling as she reached for the fluffy ears. Liz couldn't stop gushing over how adorable Brice looked, calling him the best Easter Bunny ever. As the festivities continued, Trent and Amber's children, Emma, Alex, Anna, Jonah, and of course Liz, joined in on classic Easter games. They shared hilarious stories about how they had bent the rules in past competitions, bringing back nostalgic memories. For Trent and Amber, watching their children now pass these traditions down to Leighton was an emotional experience. It was a full-circle moment. Years of hard work and parenting now reflected in their growing family, celebrating love and togetherness. Liz and Brice's first Easter with Leighton was nothing short of magical. From egg dyeing contests to Brice's bunny transformation, the Johnston family made sure their newest member felt all the love and joy of the holiday. With Trent and Amber looking on with pride, this Easter truly became a symbol of family growth and new beginnings. What did you think about their celebrations? Next, if you're a fan of 7 Little Johnstons, you know that this show has given viewers plenty to talk about over the years. But recently, fans are absolutely livid over how Trent and Amber Johnston are treating their adult son, Jonah. From micromanaging his life to reading his private messages, many viewers are saying enough is enough. Some have even compared his treatment to that of a dog who can't be left alone. Let's dive into the controversy and see why 7 Little Johnstons fans are speaking out. Jonah Johnston has faced his fair share of struggles throughout the show. As the oldest of the Johnston children, he has tried to find independence, but his parents, Trent and Amber, seem to have a tight grip on his every move. One major event that stirred controversy was Jonah's experience with Delta-8. For those unfamiliar, Delta-8 is a legal form of THC derived from hemp, often used for relaxation. However, Jonah had a bad reaction, leading to anxiety and a panic attack. Instead of offering unconditional support, many fans feel that Trent and Amber treated the situation with an extreme level of control and punishment. They insisted Jonah move back home so they could monitor him, effectively taking away his independence. But it didn't stop there. Fans were shocked when it was revealed that Trent and Amber were reading Jonah's private text messages to his girlfriend. The couple justified their actions by saying they were looking out for their son, but viewers weren't buying it. Many argued that Jonah is an adult and should be allowed to have privacy, make mistakes, and learn from them, just like anyone else. Online discussions erupted, with fans expressing outrage over what they see as over-the-top parenting. One viewer stated, "They acted like he smoked crack under a bridge when all he did was get a little too high and have a panic attack. Poor guy gets treated like an elderly dog who can't be left alone for more than 2 hours without dying." Another fan added, "They made a huge deal about Delta-8. You would have thought he was shooting up. Delta-8 is sold over the counter. They really went overboard with this. I think Jonah should up and move out. He's an adult and more than old enough to live on his own." Fans believe that Amber and Trent are holding Jonah back by not allowing him to grow as an individual. By keeping him in a controlled environment, they might actually be making his struggles worse instead of helping him navigate adulthood. So, what do you think? Are Trent and Amber simply being protective parents, or are they crossing the line and controlling Jonah's life too much? Should Jonah finally break free and live his life on his own terms? Finally, if you've been following 7 Little Johnstons, you probably know that Amber Johnston has been a controversial figure among fans for quite some time. But now, her latest actions in season 15 have really pushed viewers over the edge. Many fans are downright sick of her, with some even calling for TLC to remove her from the show. So, what exactly did Amber do this time, and why are fans so outraged? Let's dive into the drama and break it all down. For years, 7 Little Johnstons fans have had a love-hate relationship with Amber Johnston, though, let's be real, it's mostly hate. Many see her as controlling, cold, and manipulative, especially when it comes to her family. But season 15 has taken things to a whole new level, with viewers expressing just how much they despise her on social media. To make matters worse, many fans believe Amber's daughter Liz is turning into a carbon copy of her mother. Some even refer to her as Amber Amber 2.0, suggesting that her personality and behavior mirror that of her mom. This has only fueled the growing frustration among fans who feel like the show is becoming unbearable to watch due to the toxic dynamic between Amber and her family members. But what really sent fans into a frenzy this time was how Amber treated Trent Johnston in one of his most vulnerable moments. As many of you may know, Trent recently suffered a devastating loss, the passing of his father. And while Trent was visibly mourning and in need of comfort, Amber's reaction left viewers absolutely disgusted. When Trent reached out to her for emotional support, Amber acted as though she wanted nothing to do with it. She refused to hold his hand, showed little empathy, and carried herself as if she didn't care about his grief at all. Fans have long accused Amber of being self-absorbed, but this moment really solidified those feelings for many viewers. Social media erupted with outrage, with fans slamming Amber for her cold and distant behavior. Here's what some of them had to say. One fan wrote, "Amber refusing to hold Trent's hand while he talks about his dad. Wow, just wow. The body language was bizarre. Trent was patting her arm, looking like he was trying to hold her hand, and she just ignored him. It seems like Amber doesn't even like Trent at this point." Another viewer added, "Basically, if it's not Amber's pain or struggle, then it doesn't matter. She is not capable of comforting Trent. End of story." And a third person chimed in, "She doesn't like anyone, lol. Give it time, and she'll turn on her grandchild too. Amber has to be the smartest person in the room, and it's clear she lacks the wisdom and emotional intelligence to actually support the people around her." The overwhelming sentiment among 7 Little Johnstons fans is that Trent deserves better, especially during such a heartbreaking time in his life. While some viewers have their own opinions about Trent's personality, there seems to be a universal agreement that Amber is the bigger problem in the marriage. Fans are now calling on TLC to either remove Amber from the show entirely or at least address her problematic behavior. So, what do you think? Was Amber out of line for how she treated Trent during such a difficult time, or do you think fans are overreacting? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love keeping up with all the latest 7 Little Johnstons drama, be sure to subscribe to The Fame for more updates, deep dives, and breaking news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.